Howdy, my name's Avery, and these are all the books that I bought in the last 2 months. Also, ignore my hair. I have it like this so that when it dries it'll be cute. So, I have all the books that I have gotten from September to October. They aren't really broken up in any way. I've read some of them, I haven't read some of them. I got them all from very different places. I'm not going to really explain them or go into depth. Oh, the camera's crooked. It's still crooked. But, if there's anything significant, I will explain it. So, I just have stacks all around me. I think I have 30 books, which is a lot. But, some of them are for school and some of them were like subscription boxes. I'm not going to justify my life to you. Okay, let's just start with the two that I can pick up first. Okay, so, I got An Ember in the Ashes by Sabati here, which, oh my god, they fell on the floor, which I had read prior to buying this, but I wanted to own it because I already owned the second book that I got for free from like a library thing. Whatever. Young adult fantasy. I highly recommend this book. This book was 5 stars for me. Next is The Wicker King by Kay Ankrum, which I also read and also gave 5 stars to. I highly recommend it. It's very well done and very interestingly done. There's like mixed media. Very good. I should go next to, I also got The Way of the Stars by Kay Ankrum, which is sapphic and in space, or going to space. I don't know, but I haven't read this one. So those are those two, so that makes 3. Next, Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. I haven't read this yet, but I'm excited to read it. I also just bought a lot of these books out of desperation to make myself feel that serotonin rush of clicking that button, so that's cute and fun and quirky. Next, a book that I mentioned in my wrap-up that I just posted, Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. I gave this book 4 stars. I liked it. Fun gothic vibes. That's that book. You Had Me at Hola by Alexis Daria. This is, I think, about to... Alexa, stop it. You Had Me at Hola by Alexis Daria. This is about telenovela stars, forbidden romance. I don't really know. I haven't read it yet, but I bought it, so that's that. Civilization and Its Discontents by Sigmund Freud. I read this book for school. I did not like it. I don't like Freud. 2 stars. Fun. This book I'm really excited to read, like so excited to read. I saw it and people mentioned culty, dark academia, all of that, the buzzwords that I need, but Catherine House by Elizabeth Thomas. I haven't read it yet, but I plan to do it very soon, and I'm very excited to do so. I bought this book at the same time as Catherine House, and that's Bunny by Mona Awad. I bought it used, and it said it was in good condition, but it's like very terrible condition, like not a fan, but I bought it at the same time because they've been compared a lot and I was excited to read this one as well. So I just, I bought the book. Next are 3 classics, which I've yet to read. But Mrs. Dalloway, To the Lighthouse, and A Room of One's Own by Virginia Woolf. I'm really excited to read Virginia Woolf, as you can tell probably, but these covers are all really pretty and they match, and I'm very excited to read them. I heard a lot of praise for Mrs. Dalloway, and I know that there's a book, like a young adult romance or something, that like talked about To the Lighthouse all the time, but I can't remember what it was. So if you know, let me know, because I don't remember. Next is one of my like highly anticipated debut author releases of 2020, Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. I started this and then I had to stop it because I couldn't get into it, but hopefully it's going to be good. It's, about a lot of things that are very compelling to me, and look at the pretty foiling. That's so cute to me. And that's that guy. You see, there's a trend with me buying books and then not reading them yet. The Second Sex by Simone de Beauvoir. This book is way bigger than I thought it was, but basically in class we had to read about Jean-Paul Sartre, and through that we like heard a little bit about Simone de Beauvoir, and basically I'm in love with a dead French woman, so I had to buy her book. I'm obsessed with this lady's life. Is very interesting to me, and I really want to read it. But look at how tiny the font is, and look at how thick the book is. And these are like Bible pages. These are like proper, like super thin pages. So, not happening anytime soon. But when I'm ready to, I bought it. Next, I bought a series from Thrift Books, which I had yet to read, but now I've read the first one, but it's the, I don't know what this is called. I think it's called the Poison Study series. I don't know. I think it has a different name. Poison Study. Yeah, I don't know what this series is called, but it's Poison Study, Magic Study, and Fire Study by Maria V. Schneider. I read the first one, and it was okay, but I'd been hearing about this book from, like, before I started watching, not before, like, the first booktubers that I ever watched, like, talked about this and were, like, obsessed with it, so I was interested. I read the first one and it was okay, but now I have the other two, which I have to read now, because I own them. Okay, next, these two books are kind of a pair, but, Lee Bardugo released the Book of Saints that's mentioned in, the Shadow and Bone trilogy, and you know, when I saw this book at first, I was like, this book is so ugly, like, what, like, huh, you know, like on Goodreads when you see it, but the thing is, it's a half flap and it's gone, and then it's beautiful, and that is what I'm here for. And there's also, oh my god, let me show you, such beautiful illustrations throughout the whole thing, and I'm very excited to read this when I reread the whole series. And with that came the Shadow and Bone Collector's Edition, which I don't even think you can see, but it's in a big fancy box, and then there's this cool little, whoa, fun guy, and that is stunning. And so is the side, and there's a picture of the stag, and then all the pages are bordered by that, like, thing. You see, I'm set to reread these books before the series comes out. And I'm putting this in wrong, so let's not put it in wrong. But yeah, that's that, and that's just, oh, so pretty, well worth the money. And fun fact, I got those two books, which would have like equaled to like $70 or something, but I found a bunch of gift cards that I had never used, and I got it for $18 instead. Okay, next, these two books I found on Depop because I'm learning German. I've been learning German for 4 years, so I'm technically, like, I have the biliteracy seal, so technically I'm, like, fluent, but I'm not actually. So, I got Daytime Shooting Star Volume 1 and Volume 2 by Mika Yamamori, and they're all in German. I don't know if you can see that, but it's all, if it would focus, it's all in German. So, I got 2 German manga to read so I can read some books. Yeah, the next 3 books that I got, oh crap, the next 3 books that I got, were all subscription centered, so 2 of them came in Owlcrate, so if you, well, they aren't really spoilers anymore, but, spoilers for the September and October Owlcrate, Horrid by Katrina Leno, and this one has a cool, nifty dust jacket drawing, which is really nice. And it's also, all Owlcrates are signed by the author, and the cover's slightly different from usual. There's red roses instead of black, and I read this book, I mentioned it in my wrap-up, which I'll link, 4 stars, nice and creepy. This book I have yet to read, but this was the, October book, Legend Born by Tracy Dion. This is like all Arthurian legends and stuff. This one also has an inside thing. It's a quote. I don't remember what it says. It says, this is your beginning. And this one is also signed in purple. Beautiful, lovely. I've yet to read it, obviously. And then this book I'm currently reading, and this one's kind of a spoiler, but this is the Owlcrate special edition of The Secret Life of Addie LaRue. So it's all, there's no sleeve. It's all foiling on all of it, and there's the back little quote guy, and it has end pages, and it's signed somewhere, and it has a little bookmark guy sewn in. So I'm currently reading this one. Excited. It's pretty good so far. I only have a couple left, I think. Yeah, okay. So the next 2 books I got, I like pre-ordered them and I got them. So that's Blood and Honey by Sophie Mahurin. Nope, Shelby Mahurin. Brain. And this is the sequel to Serpent and Dove. And this cover is so ugly. There's so much going on. They should have kept it like, so if you look closely at the Serpent and Dove one, it's black and then it has this like stuff on it, but it's black. So it's just shiny, and then this is gold. But then this one, it's red and gold and orange and black, and there's a lot going on. But I'm excited to read this. Again, have yet to read it. And then also, I mentioned this author in my wrap-up, Marika Nykamp. Their books are amazing. So I also got, for pre-ordering this book, I got like a whole bunch of extras, which is very cool to me. And I got a signed book plate, which I just kind of popped in there. So technically it's a signed book, and I'm very happy because I love this author with my whole heart, and I'm very excited to read it because, oh, this is Even If We Break, if you can't tell. But Marika Nykamp is, I would recommend them to every single person. Okay, the next 5 books I can just kind of like, because, I don't know why I say these for last. These are not exciting. But, I got, a crap ton of Katie McGarry books on Thrift Books, which I've read all of these already. But, I bought them because I'm trying to get the books that I liked. Even though I didn't like this one. This one's Say You'll Remember Me. This is the only, standalone. Basically, it's just like a love story. Blah. It's not, this one isn't good. But a couple years ago from the library, I read the Pushing the Limits series by Katie McGarry, and I found the 4 main ones on Thrift Books. Even though one doesn't have a dust jacket, which it was supposed to, but it's fine because they all look nice together anyway. And ignore the people making out on the spine, because that's annoying. But that's Pushing the Limits, Dare You To, Crash Into You, and Take Me On. I think that's the right order. I don't remember. I recently reread Pushing the Limits. It was good. It's so strange. These books are like weirdly religious, but like not enough to be like, why is this happening? But they all just have that little flavor thrown in. I don't know. It's fine. So those are, I believe, the 30 books, but I forgot the second after I counted, that I got acquired in some way, shape, or form, in September and October. My fall book haul, I suppose. That's it. Bye.